This month on Inside COD, we learn a latte about the new addition to the campus, Jazzman's Cafe. We sit down with Diana Martinez from the MAC to learn about the upcoming Apollo Live competition. And it's election season. We get you up to speed with everything you need to know about the upcoming primary elections. And we have another great giveaway. All that and much more coming up right now. Hello and welcome to this episode of Inside COD. I'm your host, Nick Petrillo.
And I'm Anna Pierczynski. For years, students with classes in the tech building were forced to brave any and all weather conditions for food from the cafeteria. But that all changed this semester with the opening of Jazzman's Cafe. Joining us today is Karen Schlecht from Sodexo to tell us all about the college's hottest new coffee bar. Thanks for joining us today, Karen.
And thank you for having me.
So what can we expect from this new addition to the campus?
The biggest thing is that there is now food on the west side of campus. There has been a lot of excitement around it opening. Everyone from the faculty to the staff to the student body have all expressed their happiness with us being open over there, and they're stopping by and welcoming the team that is over there.
So what makes Jazzman's different from the other options at the campus?
Some of the different items that we are offering in Jazzman's are some Hot Pockets. We have a breakfast one. Yeah, everybody thinks Hot Pockets, right? There's a breakfast one that is having bacon, egg, and cheddar in it, and there is also a lunch option. Right now we're doing a chicken parmesan. The other ones are specialty made muffins. Everything is handmade in our kitchen for Jazzman's.
So what kind of feedback have you gotten from the college with Jazzman's opening?
Just like I said earlier, just a lot of excitement. They don't have to brave the weather conditions now to get something to eat or to drink with the coffee bar that is open there also. Just a lot of excitement.
Now, I know you listed all those great things, but what would you personally recommend? I haven't been yet. I know Anna's been, but tell me what's good.
I have tried the Hot Pockets, and I have had lunch over there several times, so I highly recommend them.
Well, thank you for
You're
joining
welcome.
us, Karen. Jazzman's Cafe is open for business 7:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. Monday through Thursday. The cafe closes at 2 p.m. on Fridays and is located in the Technical Education Center. And coming up next, we find out how COD students can compete in the song, dance, and spoken word competition for a chance to win a $1,000 cash prize at this year's Apollo Live.
And later, we have a great giveaway this month. But first, here's a look at your COD calendar of events.
Get up out of your seat and join the Jazz Ensemble on Sunday, March 11th for an afternoon filled with big band music and dancing. The event is in the Belushi Performance Hall from 3 to 5 p.m. and the tickets are $6. The Dupage Community Concert Band will be performing a variety of selections in the Belushi Performance Hall on Monday, March 12th at 7:30. Tickets are $6. And on Wednesday, March 7th, the Playhouse Theater will be showing Neruda. It is about an inspector who hunts down Nobel-winning poet Pablo Neruda, who becomes a fugitive for joining the Communist Party. This event will be free and will start at 1:30 p.m. and 7:30 p.m.
For the third year in a row, students will have a chance to showcase their talents and earn some extra cash at this year's Apollo Live Student Talent Competition. Joining us in the Belushi Performance Hall is the director of the MAC, Diana Martinez, to tell us more about this exciting event. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
So can you tell me a little bit more about the Apollo Live event?
Sure, it's a talent competition. Bottom line, everybody is welcome to audition for the show. And basically, we have 10 finalists. People will submit a video audition, and we have 10 finalists, and we produce a show where all of these students can perform.
So why should students audition for this competition?
Well, one, there's a really great cash prize, right, of $1,000, and second prize is $500. And I think more than anything, it's a chance for students who have that special something that have always wanted to sing or always wanted to dance, who aren't a music major or a theater major and never got to perform on the stage. Here's your chance, right? And I think it's great that we can support all of our students and get them and encourage them to use their talent, right, and share it with everybody.
So you mentioned the cash prize. Why the inclusion of that in the competition?
Well, I think it's a great incentive. Otherwise, I think our students are so busy, they're like, I don't have time for that. And why would I do this? So like most talent competitions, there is some sort of a prize or incentive to get people to dedicate the time to A, audition, and B, rehearse to put your act together. Two, the cash prize, in my mind, is an incentive for students to help them to continue working toward their talent, right? So they can take their guitar lessons or their voice lessons or their music lessons, or help them to pay for tuition, because I know our students are working and busy, and I think that they should be rewarded for their hard work.
So from the auditions that you've seen so far, what can we expect from this year's competition?
Really great talent has come in so far. We have singer-songwriters, we have duets, we have trios, and you'll see singers, you'll see dancers, and all different kinds. You'll see guitar players, and the singer-songwriters who write their own music, which is really phenomenal. So you see a nice, really wide variety of students. You'll see men, you'll see women, you'll see diversity, which is really important, that to me, that we include everybody.
Great. I mean, this sounds fantastic. I can't wait to come support the students and see them perform.
We're happy to have you come. Bring your friends.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
For more information about Apollo Live, please visit atthemac.org. And coming up next, Nick talks to adjunct professor Bill Enright about everything you need to know about the upcoming elections. But first, here's a look at your community calendar of events.
Get out of the house for a weekend of fun and head to Wheaton for their 12th annual Dupage Pads Taste of Hope on Thursday, March 1st at Dury Lane in Oakbrook Terrace. The events will allow guests to sample signature dishes from more than 25 high-end restaurants. There will also be raffles and both live and silent auctions. Tickets are $110 per person, and the money will go towards programs that benefit the homeless. For more information, head to www.dupagepads.org. Looking to make a difference? On Saturday, March 3rd, the Polar Plunge at Oakbrook Bath and Tennis Club is a unique opportunity to support Special Olympic athletes by taking a leap into the frigid waters. Participants must raise $100 in donations. For more information, call 630-545-3402. Dust off your shoes and build up your appetite. The Northern Illinois Food Bank is thrilled to host their annual Foodie 5K. Join them on April 7th at Kentigny Park in Wheaton for a full day of food, fun, and families. For more information, visit their website.
The midterms are right around the corner, and Courier TV is your place for primary coverage. Joining us in the studio right now is Bill Enright, adjunct professor of political science here at the college, and also a member of the Glen Ellen Village Board. Nice to have you back, Bill.
Thanks, Nick. Good to see you.
So we're going to be covering all the races next month for the primaries. So tell us a little bit about the governor's race, because that's the big one.
Sure is the big one. And on the Democrat side, really the three biggest candidates are Pritzker, Biss, and then Kennedy. Pritzker and Kennedy come from wealthy families. Kennedy, the nephew of John F. Kennedy, and then Pritzker, also a wealthy family from the Hyatt Hotels family. And then Biss, really a grassroots candidate who's been raising money just from individuals across the state and has done pretty well with it. And so it looks like it's really between those three. And I would say it's up for grabs who's going to win it.
And then the Republicans.
On the Republican side, Bruce Rauner, our incumbent, who's running against Jeannie Ives. Jeannie Ives, a local person from Wheaton. She's a state representative from Wheaton, and really maybe a disruptor in this race, trying to really turn things around in the Republican Party. She's upset with some of the things that Rauner's done as far as policies with taxes, and so she wants to try to change what's going on in the state of Illinois and really totally turn around some of the things in the state of Illinois. It would be interesting to see whether or not she gets the support. And again, back to the well-financed campaign of Rauner. He's wealthy himself, and so he can certainly finance this on his own.
And then aside from that, we also have a few congressional races that are shaping up to be a little competitive this year. You want to walk us through those too?
Yeah, in the 6th congressional district, it's an interesting one because we've got 7 candidates running for the Democrat side to run against Roscom in the general election. Roscom, our incumbent, Republican incumbent, and then we've got 7 Democrats. By the way, 4 of them are female, so it's nice to see women getting out there and getting into politics and making their voices heard, in addition to at our governor's race with Jeannie Ives. But that's going to be a close one, I think. Amanda Howland's pretty well known because she was the one who ran against him last time, so I wouldn't be surprised if she takes it. But still, it's wide open as far as the Democratic side goes over there. Lipinski's got a race with going on too. We'll see how that turns out. Usually, again, going back to these incumbents, when they have the incumbency, usually they're going to win. And then going back to eventually getting to the general election, who are they going to face there, and is there going to be a backlash to the party in power? Usually at a general election and a midterm, there's going to be some sort of backlash against the party in power, and of course, that's the Republicans right now.
And then we'll be seeing if that backlash against the party in power goes down to the more local races, which, of course, is COD we like to cover. So walk us through a few of those.
Yeah, sure. In the 42nd district, that's the one that Jeannie Ives is state representative with now. She's vacating that seat, of course, and so there's 3 candidates running for that seat, Byrne, Minor, and Amy Grant. Amy Grant's a Dupage County board member who's decided to run for state representative in that district, and that one's also up for grabs at this point. Again, Amy Grant probably has a little bit better name recognition, so maybe has a little bit of a lead on it there, but still, it will probably be a close race. And that's a Republican seat right now, and generally that's going to stay as a Republican seat you would expect. So whoever wins that primary is most likely going to be the one who would win that seat in the end in the general election. But of course, still no guarantees, especially in one of these midterm elections. And then our own Deanne Mazzocchi, who's the chairman of the College of DuPage board, is going to be running in the 47th district state representative. Right now, she's running unopposed, so she'll be facing off in the general election with a Democrat in November.
So it looks like we'll have a new board member, too, replacing her.
We'll have a new board member replacing her if she's elected, exactly. Yeah, I've seen her signs a lot, and so she's certainly trying to get name recognition to take that seat, too.
Well, we all know that signs can't vote, but it's a lot to keep a track of. Thank you for joining us, Bill.
Sure thing.
And for more election coverage, Courier TV will be covering the primaries on March 20th at 7 o'clock and 10 o'clock p.m. We'll have live coverage and candidate reactions as the polls close, so be sure to stay tuned. And Anna is in the newsroom with a very nice giveaway for this month.
Yes, Nick, we do have a great giveaway. Sodexo was kind enough to donate this month's giveaway. Before we show the prize that one lucky viewer will receive, let's go over the rules. It's pretty simple. Go to our Facebook page, Courier TV, and like the March edition of Inside COD in our feed. Remember, it's the March edition, and you have until March 20th at noon to like the episode. This month, Sodexo has donated a travel mug and a pastry for one lucky viewer. Remember to visit our Facebook page at Courier TV, like the March edition of Inside COD in our feed, for a chance to win this travel mug by March 20th. Thanks again for joining us on this edition of Inside COD. We'll see you back here in April.